YouTube, how's it going? Frogs Angels back with some more NFL content. And credit to at NFL and NFL.com. They've been posting these interesting topic debates they've been creating. Pick your top 5 QBs, pick your top 5 wide receivers. I'm still expecting more position groups, but I thought we'd discuss these today. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. I want to see your 5 QBs you would choose, your 5 wide receivers. It doesn't have to be in specific order, but yeah, I'm going to break down mine too. Before we get into that, our goal is 10K subscribers. We've been growing. That's why we're able to keep bringing you daily videos. So thanks to everyone who has subscribed and supported us already. But if you haven't clicked that subscribe button, please do so. Our goal is 10K subscribers. And one more thing before we get started. This is pretty fun for the viewers. At Frogs_Angels is our Twitter. Go follow it. Link in the description. But we have NFL polls on there now. Like I've been saying, starting this week finally, I'm going to be revealing my top 10 rankings in each position groups, but I'm going to involve your guys' vote as well. So currently on our Twitter, and there will be links in the description bringing you that each specific poll, we have quarterbacks. Who is the best quarterback in the NFL? You guys vote. If your vote isn't listed, please reply. That matters. We have quarterbacks, running backs, receivers, tight ends, O-line unit. We'll eventually get on to the defensive players, and then we'll eventually do most overrated, underrated player, maybe most hated player. I want to see you guys' opinion on all that, some fun stuff. And we'll be revealing each one and discussing your vote and my rankings along with some of our other crew members as well. So a lot to go over in these. Your guys' vote definitely matters. Definitely very interesting. So please check it out on Twitter. Links in the description. But let's get on to this. So I'm going to pick my 5 QBs. I don't want to give away my position rankings really, because these position rankings are coming soon this week. We have to pick the QBs, pick the receivers. Mainly want to see your guys' opinion on this. That's the purpose here. But I want to discuss some locks. Who am I going to lock in that belong in the top 5 QBs? Pretty obvious here. In no order at all. We'll just start from the top. Russell Wilson, definitely going to lock him in. Maybe the best player in the NFL if he has the right tools around him. I wouldn't really disagree with that. That's another debate, though, if I actually think it. Aaron Rodgers, obvious lock. Drew Brees was pretty close, but I'd lock him in. It's not really what he's been doing, though. That's obviously elite. Can he still do it? I think so. I still think he belongs as a lock. And then Tom Brady is obviously a lock. So who would be the 5th guy? We have 4 locks here, so it's pretty easy, except we need one more. All these guys are on the list for a reason because they're very good. I like that they added an other option for here. I guess the receivers, they had that filled in, so why couldn't they fill this in? Maybe there could be multiple guys there. Let me know who you think that other spot should be. Doesn't have to be a top 5 guy, but who do you think that other spot should be? Is it Kirk Cousins? Is it Mariota? Is it David Carr? Derek Carr, actually. Can't believe I just messed that up. But who else could it be? Nick Foles. Should Nick Foles be in there? I guess if he's not starting, he won't have the numbers to belong there, but that's another interesting topic. But who would be the 5th guy here? So I got 3 guys that could be the 5th guy. It could be Matt Ryan, Atlanta Falcons quarterback. Carson Wentz could have won MVP last year if he didn't get hurt. And Cam Newton, I've always been high on Cam Newton. Did win an MVP. Take him off the Panthers. They're in big trouble. So it could be any one of these 3. I'm kind of mixing who I think, or who I would choose between, and who I think other people would choose between. I think most other people, if they had to choose a 5th, I think it would be between Wentz and Matt Ryan. I think a lot of the fans out there, the average fan, likes Carson Wentz a lot, so I think it would be Wentz. But I think I need to see a little more from him. I know he's very good. I know he can be elite, but after the injury, need to see a little more. So for my 5th spot, it would be between Matt Ryan and Cam Newton. Again, don't want to give away too much because I got quarterback rankings, every position group rankings starting this week, so don't want to give away too much. So that's my thoughts. Roethlisberger obviously still playing at a high level, not as where he once was. Phillip Rivers, I think he's pretty close to where he once was, but is he top 5? Garoppolo, is the hype real? Need to see a little more, but looks legit. And Stafford, I wouldn't consider it the 5th spot, but obviously been a very good quarterback for his whole career. But on to the receivers. Who could be the locks at receiver here? Really, it's different than the quarterbacks, I think, this group. I would consider every single one of these guys on the list. Obviously, I don't think every single one could be top 5, but I would consider them a little more than maybe some of the quarterbacks for the top 5. But the locks, pretty obvious. Starting at the top, Antonio Brown, maybe the best wide receiver in football. DeAndre Hopkins he's kind of that newcomer to that top 3, that elite receiving core. I know a lot of people out there thought he could be there, but now he's for sure there. Where does he rank, though? 1, 2, or 3? That's the question. And Julio Jones, some believe still is the number 1 wide receiver in football. Definitely can be. Obviously, top 3. So I think those are the locks. Who would be next? You can consider a lot of these guys. And another debate is, do you need some slot receivers in here? We know Antonio Brown can play both, but do you want to mix it? Are you just taking the best 5 in general, or do you want to try to mix and match, get some slot guys in there? That's another debate. But guys that I would consider, we need 2 more spots. Odell Beckham obviously didn't play last year because of injury, but we know he's an elite talent. Mike Evans, freakish athlete, especially for his size. You don't see that every day. And then A.J. Green's been an elite receiver in the NFL for quite a while now. So is he in the top 5? If I had to choose between those 3, I had to choose 2. I'd probably lean towards Green and Beckham. Very tough, though. I would consider some of these other guys. I think Michael Thomas is a big-time riser. Keenan Allen, if healthy, he's legit. Can he stay healthy? And then, like I talked about, guys that play slot and play outside are the remaining guys I didn't really mention. Thielen's been tearing it up in the slot and outside, probably 50-50, so that's very impressive. But, again, I want to see your guys' 5. I want to see who you would put in that other spot for QBs. That's very interesting to me. Hopefully they do a running backs post, and then really I want to see every single position because it brings up interesting debates, interesting topics. So let me know your guys' thoughts. That's the main purpose here. And don't forget, go to our Twitter. We have polls on there now. Your vote matters. It's going to be revealed and discussed in upcoming videos. Again, quarterback position rankings, top 10s for me. Start this week. We're going to go on to running back, receiver, tight end. I'm going to do offensive line unit. And then we're going to keep going on. Defense positions, we'll eventually get to most overrated, underrated players in the NFL. In your guys' opinion and mine, both those will be revealed in video. Pretty interesting one. Most hated player. Is there a hated player in the NFL? I think like basketball has more hated players, like known hated players, like other sports do. You never really hear about NFL players being hated. So is there any players you guys hate out there? That's another interesting topic on Twitter. We'll keep posting more polls, more questions, so that'll help us out for your guys' opinion in future videos. So again, links in the description. We'll have specific links bringing you to the specific poll, quarterbacks, running backs, receivers. So click on those, go vote, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to us on YouTube. Again, our goal is 10K subscribers, so it'll be much appreciated if you can click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And we really appreciate everyone's support and people who already subscribe. We've been growing nonstop. Last year to this year has been just great, and that's really the only reason why we can keep doing this daily. And we want to keep on growing so we can continue to keep doing this daily. So need your help. Appreciated. But that'll do it for this one. Goodbye.